Alright guys, and welcome to episode 6 of the series, where I'm playing as the Soviet Union, and as you can see this map looks a little bit disgusting here in Western Europe. So basically what I did is I practically finished off Germany, and I did lose a good number of units. I lost a couple of heavy tanks, one of them to naval bombardment. So Germany has a massive navy. It has one here and then a stack here and another one here. So the only way I can really get rid of that, apart from destroying it, is just to make sure that Germany doesn't exist on the mainland anymore. And that's going to be hard because I can't get to this pocket and this pocket. And I can technically get to everything else. There's actually a lot of tanks here, which I didn't realize. So these guys are just sitting. Obviously, Germany is inactive. But maybe at the next day change, because 2 days of inactivity, he's probably been inactive since. So yeah, he is going to become AI soon. Hopefully I'll finish him by then, though. That'll be nice. Right, where are these guys heading? Well, yeah, this seems to be a good place. Okay, also, this is going to be quite easy to get here, but then there's a naval stack here, so I'm just sending some less valuable units over to do that, because I don't think the Netherlands, yeah, because I've got a share map with him. He doesn't have any more units left, so that's going to be easy. Now how did I deal with all these revolts? Well, I didn't really, because this still revolted. But when I woke up in the morning, I realized that it was going to take too long for these to land in Tallinn. And I was a bit like, oh, what am I going to do? I thought maybe I could go and take Amsterdam, but then there was a unit here and all of these down here, so I didn't know how to do that. But Slovakia went to war with me, sent a unit up here totally on its own. I just bombarded it and then destroyed it with this tank division. And then I was just like, oh, of course, I'm literally right there. So I took Bratislava, even though it had 7 units defending it, but I had 7 infantry, not infantry slash militia slash, I think, 1 anti-tank and 1 anti-air. And I bombarded it with this massive stack SP rocket artillery, which is really useful. It's not only SP rocket artillery, it's only 1 actually. So Slovakia's pretty much finished, and that's how I dealt with most of these revolts, but I think this one's still revolted for some reason. Maybe I took it a bit later. But I've taken this, and this is actually quite hard. I think I lost at least maybe 2 light tanks to this, maybe a bit less, but this was tough. I want to see what they have here. But these actually have a decent where there's 5 of them. This actually has what 2.5 against light tanks, and then also the problem is they still count as an air unit. That's the problem, because technically you're still attacking planes, and all of these land units aren't very good against planes, as you see. Attacking it with a light tank, that's 1 damage, and that's 2.5 in defense. So actually, yeah, I'm thinking about it now. That's something that we should suggest. Well, I should suggest maybe to a Bytro to change the status from planes to, because it's clearly not a plane, change this either to infantry, but I guess because it's a truck, you can change it to light armor if you want. So I think that's something we could probably suggest. I mean, this seems a bit weird having it as a plane, and then meaning that all of your land units are really weak against it, because they would be if it's a plane, but again, they're not. Not a plane; it's a truck. A weak truck. What's the situation like in Estonia? Well, this guy's clearly sent. He sent. That's the right word. He sent a stack of 8 units, or something like that. Yeah, he sent 8 units over to attack, and that was just that helped me because, as you can see, got wiped out. That was a few minutes ago because before it was just attacking, but then I brought in this stack and it was over. Okay, well that's great. If we can look at the newspaper then, I'll just show you what the casualties are for all my wars. Actually, only 2 wars. Submarine squadron annihilated. What's that? Estonia. Oh, they must have had the submarine. Well, I destroyed it, I guess. Okay. As you can see, we're by far the top nation. There's a lot to talk about, actually. It's been a bit of a waffling session. Wow, 9,000 for Slovakia and only 2.5 for me. Yeah, okay, I did end up with way less casualties than Germany, though. They got 62,000, I got 56,000, so 6,000 less. That's good. And also, I won the war. I took pretty much all of the territories. I'm gonna have most of the territories when I actually finish with them. War declared. This must be Japan. Yeah, I think Japan declared war on the UK. I actually like that. That's because he's technically helping me because the UK declared war on me. Nationalist China. I think that's still the war in Burma. On the largest economy. What else was I going? Yes, Spain, who applied for our coalition yesterday, actually joined now. He's now at war with France, but he hasn't taken any cities. He's taken some ground, but he has lost 11,000. And how much is France? France has also lost 22 to Britain and 6 to him, Spain. So Spain doesn't have a very large army at this point. It's mostly tanks. Nearly only tanks. Okay, this has some infantry here. It's a bit like Italy, if you can remember in the Germany series at the end, he's just only producing medium tanks. That's all he cared about, and it kind of worked in the end. If he was weaker, then I probably would have won on my own rather than in a coalition. So he was there, and we won together, which was great. Obviously, in this situation, in that game, I took Moscow. In this game, I've taken Berlin as Soviet Union. So should I do this? Okay. Oh, how the turntables. Any Office fans would probably get that joke. I'm assuming you're not going to subscribe after that. I'm not surprised if you won't. If you will, sorry. Yeah, but that's a joke from The Office. Another one of Michael's misquotes. Again, I'm assuming maybe no one's listening by now, but probably considering I think my view lengths are getting a bit longer. There, I guess. So yeah, the tables have turned. Instead of Germany taking the capital of the Soviet Union, it's the other way around now. All right, well, let's sort out this attack on Estonia because it's over, to be honest. Okay, so what am I going to do? We can split this roughly in half. Yes, I keep talking and then I stop and then talk about something else. But Estonia sent these to militia, I'm assuming because he's allied with Lithuania against AI. But this could be an issue charging into my territory. But I've sent some infantry over and this light armored car, which are great against infantry 4.7 in defense, and this is militia, which is an infantry class. So yeah, that shouldn't be too. I think I should have that covered, hopefully. All right, let's split this. This is 9 units. What am I doing? All right, so this is actually both of them have. Okay, it doesn't matter that much then. Split this onto. Okay, yeah, and one militia over to here. And then just continue. And then the other half are going to go here. That should be game over, really. Let's send this to bombard here. Okay, this could be neat, but I'm not going to do that realistically. You know what, let's just send the... It would be nice to destroy this first, because then I could keep going. So let's send this over here. And then send the weaker normal artillery to bombard here. I think that's Estonia cleared up. So, I'm not going to make any new wars today. The first I'm probably going to do is just take everything here with this infantry unit that I'm sending, but it will definitely be a priority to take out one of the last German strongholds. And I guess it is strong. That's not exactly a lie. Actually, I don't think Germany produced any medium tanks. I didn't come across any. Most of it was light tanks. So in that case, I was lucky, especially because Germany pretty much went inactive as soon as I started winning. Good. I'm quite happy with this war. It cost us dearly, but again, it cost the Germans even more divisions. These guys are going to attack this together. I think this was mine. I'm not sure. And this is going to take this. I think so. We're going to take what remains of the Netherlands, and we got to take. I mean, this is disgusting. Switzerland. It will give us 2 cities, including this German city, and we need to destroy. We need to take all German territories that remain, because otherwise, this navy is just going to keep annoying us and bombarding me. So again, yeah, 2 cities from this, and it means that we can take all the German lands which are currently blocked by Switzerland. And considering Switzerland did suffer quite heavy casualties against Germany, oh, he probably wants to send that here. I'm not sure who will be first, but I'll put this on for March, just in case. I try not to go on March when I can, because it just makes your units weak if they lose HP. But on shorter distances, I mean, this is only going to lose 5%. Okay, I have so many artillery units that I don't really care at this point. So yes, hopefully Switzerland won't be too hard. So I don't think I'll wait until the next episode. And what about Belgium? Well, Belgium will make this look less disgusting, and make it easier for us to take this. I mean, technically this is closed off by neutral countries, but that includes Luxembourg, which is not even it's just this one little province. So Luxembourg is actually German, so that shouldn't be an issue. It's actually moving. Oh, it's an artillery. Okay, well, this is gonna die then. Wow, okay, well, that's annoying. Just speaking so positively, and then you realize that you've just doomed another like tank division. I've realized. Okay, what can I send possibly to bombard? Oh wow, okay, well, I can send this to patrol. They have quite a nice range, these naval bombers do. I like I guess this is authentic. This is probably what they did look like. But it looks a bit like a whale. You like a beluga whale or something, these naval bombers. Large, and yeah, it's a funny design, I guess. So let's send them to circle over here to see what this is. It's probably an artillery of some sort. And if it's an artillery, it's probably level 3, so there's nothing to joke about. So by taking Belgium, we take Brussels, and we also take Paris, which is significant because, Paris is Paris in that respect. And I want to take as much of France as well as I can, because I'm leaving Britain to Japan. Japan's going to attack it. They both have 8 cities, I checked. But then I am going to have to give... Oh, wow, I think that's recent. I've already given one over to Spain. He's my ally, technically. But I think at least 3, or maybe maximum 4 of these are going to fall to Spain, 4 of these cities. Depends how many French units there are left. But I want to take... so I decided that I'd let the British Isles go to Japan, but then I'll clear up first on the continent and then take what I can on the continent. So after all this madness in Europe is finished, and hopefully I've taken some of northern France, including these British territories. Yeah, even though I'm leaving Britain to Japan, I'm still at war with Britain. So I mean, actual Britain, but it's territories in France. So I'm going to take colonies again. I mean, I don't know. When I go to war with France, I'll then need to also deal with them in Africa, so that's annoying. But I guess Spain is also taking this. So that's the problem. If I do go to war with France, then I'm gonna have to maybe get myself involved in Africa. I'll think about that. It would be interesting. I mean, the Soviet Union in Africa, that's something new. And then that'll also give me, if I can take maybe some of the stuff here, because this is the most profitable, really. Northern Algeria will give me 4 cities, and potentially, like, if he's not there by then, I could also tear down and maybe even get some of the British colonies in Nigeria and Ghana and Togo, I think. Well, oh no, Benin. I think. Well, Togo as well. Actually, I think that might be. Okay, well, these British territories in West Africa, and potentially even here. But again, this isn't the most profitable territory in terms of cities, and I guess South Africa is going to take most of this. So yeah, that's something to ponder about. I really do want to take some of France though, so I'm probably going to go to war. And there's not a lot of ways that I can get to these 4 cities in Syria. It's actually 4 cities again. That's not bad. I could go potentially through Turkey, but Turkey has lost all of these territories. Okay, it might be. Wait, do I not have share map with Turkey anymore? Oh yeah, because it went inactive. Okay, well I can still go through Turkey though. So I could potentially go here and then launch a naval invasion to Beirut or something like that. It's going to be a bit messy. But anyway, once the madness is over, my plans are to finish off the Baltic states probably while that's happening. Estonia's done, and I don't think if I could just use this to take out Latvia, it's not really much harder. But next on my hit list would be Romania, because it's quite close to our border, and we're already embargoed. There's always the potential that they will attack me. You know, quite regularly in this game, the AI will declare war on you, and the AI, and we've got a trained embargo already. So that will give me a healthy 6 cities. Yeah, not bad. And Finland, definitely. We definitely want Finland. It's only going to give me 3 cities, but you know, it used to belong to the Russian Empire, so there's no reason for me not to take it. If I'd like to make territorial claims, and well, territorial gains rather. That sounds a bit weird. In Asia, Africa, I was going to say, but Africa potentially. This will give me 5 cities. Both of these are playable nations, but actually, there's still a player here, and this one's AI. This province will go over through revolt, and I've got loads of divisions on this border because I've just been producing these fairly important cities, and I was prepared to invade Tanatuva, so I could potentially invade Mongolia, definitely, if I want to invade one of these, and this country, Xinjiang, would also be nice and make my borders look good. And also potentially Afghanistan, though that's only 1 city really, so it's not great. And actually Iran, yeah, that'll give me 5 cities. I'll think about Asia later. There's a lot of opportunities here, but really I need to focus on finishing off what remains of Germany, because then that will get rid of his navy, and clearing up Europe, because it's a mess. And I want to take advantage of it. So yeah, I guess see you in the next one. All this war has depleted my army, but I keep rebuilding it and I keep losing units, so it's kind of balancing out. Then the problem is I'm not actually moving any units over. So on that note, I think I'll move some units over. Because the units that I'm losing, I'm replacing, but I'm replacing them over here, which isn't useful. So, you know, like, move this over here. Yeah, I never thought of that. Well, yeah, we definitely need to get some units over to my territories. But you know, I think I'll leave it off there. I don't. This has been a bit of a casual episode, but I'll just move them over now. Okay, guys. See you in the next one, and hopefully by then we would have cleared up Europe at least partially. Maybe I won't have gone toward France just yet, but yeah. See you in the next one. Bye.